City of Stevens Point Common Council meeting, recorded July 18, 2022.
At 7 o'clock, we'll call the regular Common Council meeting of the City of Stevens Point to order. We have Shore and Fischler excused, but could you please call the roll, Carrie?
Christensen.
Here.
Shore is excused. Kiemer.
Here.
Zarazua.
Here.
Johnson.
I am here.
Carlson.
Here.
Kneebone.
Here.
Shuda.
Here.
Dalton.
Here.
Fischler's excused. Morrow.
Here.
I like that. I am here. I've done it many times. All right, if you would join me then in our salute to the flag, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Whoa, that's right. Well, it's hard to turn around, especially my size. All right, someone's joining us. We've got that. We have a relatively short agenda and I think relatively uneventful, so I'll try and keep my remarks brief. August 9th, we have a election. It's a primary. People tend to dismiss some of the primary stuff. See, even they don't understand. But yeah, sometimes people dismiss the primaries as unimportant. I assure you, it is not. We've got some state races that are primaries. We have a county sheriff's race that's a primary. And most importantly, there's a referendum in the city of Stevens Point. It is a partisan ballot. So if you choose a Democrat or a Republican or other party, you must vote along those party lines. But the referendum is not. The referendum affects everyone. So please do your research. Get an opinion. Don't get your information off of Facebook or what you hear in the bar or on the street or at the grocery store. If you have questions, I'm available. Director Konoski's available. Director Badoon is available. Your alderpersons are available. Reach out and get the correct information. And I stand corrected. I misspoke because that was my second item that I wanted to talk about. Director Konoski is not available. Well, after Saturday, anyway. So we want to wish him well. Ryan and Rachel are getting married this weekend. So congratulations. He'll have multiple bosses now, I guess.
Condolences for Rachel, though.
It's blushing. I've never seen that color on you, Ryan. No, spectacular couple, and we wish them nothing but the best. I know they're probably just glad to, just get it over with, be done with it, and be able to breathe a little bit. All right, persons who wish to address the mayor and council on a specific agenda item other than a public hearing should register their request at this time. We have no public hearings this evening. So if you wish to speak on an agenda item, there's some sign-up sheets by McKenna. If you haven't signed in yet, that's also by McKenna. And if you're here as an applicant or a resource, you don't need to sign in.
Mayor, I'd like to say something.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
We're going to do that. I don't remember you filling out a sheet of paper.
No, I didn't. I didn't
No.
get here in time.
You don't need to do that. That is aldermanic privilege. Okay, McKenna, do you have any sheets? Perfect. Thank you very much. And we will move right on then to persons who wish to address the mayor and council for up to 3 minutes regarding a non-agenda item. Or you can wait till the end of the meeting if you want.
Either way.
Okay, no. Go ahead.
I just wanted to remind people that the American Suzuki Institute started this week, and check out their website for a lot of free public concerts. There's going to be a great one next week. The Deacons, fiddlers from the Nashville Grand Ole Opry area are going to be performing. Check out their website. I'm sure they have a Facebook page, but partake of some of the free events and be grateful for all the money, the tourism dollars that the Institute brings into the community. It's a great group, so go enjoy some music.
Absolutely it is, and I would encourage anyone to get out and experience it. These kids are really quite amazing, but I got inspiration from Ron. Do you know what the difference is between a fiddle and a violin? About $250.
Well, there actually are some minute differences in there.
It was a joke.
Between, yeah, there's several of them in the family. One who makes those things.
Yeah. I always wanted to learn, but I was never musically talented at all. All right, our consent agenda, item number 5. Is there anything that anyone needs to pull from the consent agenda? If not, I would accept a motion. President Johnson moves.
Yep.
Second?
Alderperson Christensen seconds approval of that consent agenda. Discussion on any of those items? Hearing and seeing none, all those, roll call.
Christensen.
Aye.
Keimer.
Aye.
Zarazua. Aye. Johnson.
Aye.
Carlson.
Aye.
Nebone.
Aye.
Shuda.
Aye.
Dalton.
Aye.
Morrow.
Aye.
Perfect. Unanimous consent, that is approved. Item number 6 is a resolution, which is a request from Travis Haynes representing Candlewood Investments for a conditional use permit to construct multiple duplexes on a property located at 1400 Riverview Avenue with the parcel identified in your packet, consistent with Chapter 23.01, Sub 13, Sub F. I believe everybody here was at the Plan Commission and/or some of the other meetings that we've held in relation to that. If there are questions, we'd be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I would take a motion.
I do a motion, so moved.
Motion by Morrow, second by Dalton. Discussion. Hearing none, roll call, please.
Morrow.
Aye.
Dalton.
Aye.
Shuda.
Aye.
Nebone.
Aye.
Carlson.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Zarazua. Aye. Keimer.
Aye.
Christensen.
Aye.
And that is approved. Item number 7 is a resolution, which is a request from Matt Schneider, representing Midstate Technical College for the conditional use permit to construct an advanced manufacturing, engineering, technology, and apprenticeship center, known as the AMETA Center, on property located at 5000 Coy Drive with the parcel identified in your packet, consistent with Chapter 23.02, Sub 1, Sub D, Sub 3, Sub D.
Ooh, that's nice.
I'll make a motion to accept that resolution as you stated it.
Thank you, and seconded by Johnson.
Yes.
Discussion there.
I have a comment. This is sorely needed in our community. The trades have been neglected for too long, and a lot of those folks are gone now. And a lot of the problems that we're having is that people cannot find any skilled labor. I know where I work, there's so much grant money that's out there that most folks could go into this schooling for free. So it's like, and we still can't find enough. We can't find enough folks to go into it, and it's just like welding, concrete work, construction, heavy machine, everything. And that's something that's really, that is really hurting everybody. And so I'm really excited that this is here, and for us to be a hub for that, because this is just going to be an ever-growing thing. I know when I was in school, as they said, they really did neglect the trades, so a lot of the shop classes were cut. And so they didn't have that natural pipeline of people to go into any fields. And so, this is this is long overdue, and I'm really excited that we're going to be able to be the hub for it.
Yeah, I can't speak highly enough of this because there's over 100 community partners that have gone in to help Midstate construct this facility. This is what I call a legacy project that'll be here longer than all of us. So congratulations to Midstate, if this gets approved. Motion and second, done. Alder Christensen.
I just wanted, and there's, in addition to just the traditional trades, there's also a lot of the advanced manufacturing and engineering. This is going to really allow us to service that entire spectrum and put us at the forefront. So it's an incredible project and
Okay, thank
sorely
you.
needed.
Anyone else? Hearing none, clerk, call the roll.
Christensen.
Aye.
Keimer.
Aye.
Zarazua. Aye. Johnson.
Aye.
Carlson.
Aye.
Nebone.
Aye.
Shuda.
Aye.
Dalton.
Aye.
Morrow.
Aye.
And that is approved. Item number 8 is an ordinance amendment to request from the city of Stevens Point to temporarily amend 23.02 Sub 1 Sub B Sub 2 Sub J and Chapter 23.02 Sub 1 Sub F Sub 3 Sub I of the revised municipal code for the city of Stevens Point for the purposes of allowing owner-occupied and non-owner-occupied tourist rooming houses as a permitted use. Said amendment shall take effect on June 22nd, 23 and expire July 5th of 2023, specifically for the USGA Men's Senior Open that we have the privilege of hosting at Century World during that time. Just trying to figure out where 70,000 people are going to stay. Need a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Morrow, second by Dalton.
Oh, okay.
Discussion. Hearing none.
I have one.
Oh,
I think this is very exciting. This is something that's going to put Stevens Point on the map. We're going to have
Already on the map.
national positive exposure. So it's like, this is something this is one more thing that we do to try to showcase us And you're right, I mean, just when they had the LPGA Junior Tour here, I mean, this place was packed. I live a block away from the golf course, and it was just packed. And anything that we could do to try to help this out and just make it a little bit better for everybody, so that so that we can keep hosting bigger and bigger things.
Excellent. Alder Nebo?
It's a great opportunity for those of us that would perhaps like to rent out our houses for a week or two. Just out of curiosity, I went on VRBO yesterday and found a Sleep 6 for $488 a night in Stevens Point. And this is 10 days, so immediately the dollar signs start clicking in my brain.
They do for those room tax dollars, too.
And I will absolutely, if we do this, of course, I'll do the room tax, it's the right thing to do. But I think this just allows folks to get an opportunity to make a couple extra bucks if they want to during that time, and provide some nice housing for people who will maybe come back and spend some more money here.
you
So
walk by.
I think it's a great idea.
Excellent. Director Kronowski?
As head of the permitting department, just a friendly reminder for folks listening at home, there's still a permit from the county that does need to be applied for and received as part of this process. And city staff is pretty regularly on Airbnb VRBO looking for Airbnbs, VRBOs that are not legal, i.e. not registered through the county or through the city's process itself. So although this is very exciting and temporary, there's still a permit, so.
Well, and other rules, of course, that you have to abide by.
Yep.
All right, we have a motion and a second. If you're in favor, vote yes. If you're opposed, vote no, and the clerk will call the roll.
Morrow.
Aye.
Dalton. Aye. Shuda.
Aye.
Nebone.
Aye.
Carlson.
Yes.
Johnson.
Aye.
Zarazua. Aye. Keemer.
Aye.
Christensen.
Aye.
And that is approved. Our agenda is exhausted, and we are adjourned at 7:12.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.